Hey everyone! So today I did this makeup look using the McGrath Labs Mothership Subversive La Vie on Rose palette, and it looks a lot like this. Actually, it looks exactly like this. It is a 6 shadow eyeshadow palette, and the packaging is super pretty. So it has 6 shades here, a big mirror on this side, and then you close it like this. It has a little tie that you tie around to keep it closed. It's a little bit thick, it's kind of bulky, but I really like it. It seems to be really sturdy. It's a cardboard packaging. I bought this. This is a more expensive eyeshadow palette. I paid $70 Canadian for this from Sephora, which is, that's pretty hefty for 6 eyeshadows. But I collect makeup and I really wanted to try McGrath Labs formula. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I picked this up and I've been really liking it. I love purple shadows anyway, so this was a no-brainer for me. I saved and I picked it up, and this is the look that I did. I quickly did swatches of the colors. There's 6 colors right here. And I think it's pretty. That purple is so gorgeous. I like this. I like it. I've been using it. So I'll zoom you in and show you guys the look that I did. So it looks like this. And basically this is kind of like an anti-concealer cut crease. I have pretty hooded eyes, so this is kind of an eyeshadow application method that I've been using that doesn't require the concealer to cut the crease, and it's kind of quick and simple. For the actual eye look, it's 3 colors and 3 different brushes, and then a separate brush and separate color for the brow bone. But it's not too hard to do, and I find that it makes my eyelids stand out. It's a pretty eyeshadow look for if you have hooded eyes. So anyway, if you want to see how I did this look, then please keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a crease brush. This is the number 16 by NYX. And I'm going to take the color Paranormal, which is this kind of matte purple color. And I am going to place that on my outer lid. And I'm just kind of directly placing it on, as opposed to putting it on and blending it out. I want the majority of that color to just be in the outer corner crease area. I'm not going to blend it in this way too much. And you do kind of have to build up that color, I find, but this brush is really nice for depositing color because it's not quite as fluffy as a lot of other crease brushes. And this is a pretty easy look to do. So I'm going to go over on the other side and just match the same shape that I did on this side with the purple. Alright, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Urban Decay eyeshadow brush. It's kind of like a flat shader. Any flat shader brush will do. And I'm going to take the color Pale Fire, which is this one right here. And I'm going to place that on my lid. And I'm going to bring it up into my crease. And this is gonna look funny at first. But I'm gonna bring it up into my crease to meet that purple color. And this is a really nice technique that I like to use, especially with hooded eyes, because it really kind of gives you the illusion of more lid space without like the hassle of cutting the crease and doing all that with concealer. So it looks like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So now I'm going to take if I can find one, if I can find one, there's one. I'm going to take another NYX crease brush, the same brush that I used for the dark purple color. This is just a clean one, and I'm going to take this color in the bottom corner, and it's the color Euphoria right here. And I'm going to tap that between these two colors to kind of blend them together. That noise in the background is my dog drinking water. And they're just outside the door. I'm going to go back in with that other crease brush that I had with the dark color. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the dark shade and just blending, blending, blending. And then I'm going to go back in with this flat shader brush and blend some more. Just kind of blending so there isn't like a super, super harsh line. But I mean, to give the illusion of the bigger lid space, there is going to be a little bit of a harsh line there, but so it looks like that. Now, one thing this palette doesn't have is obviously a good brow bone highlight shade. So I'm just going to take, this is a Colourpop palette, the Element of Surprise, and I'm going to take the shade in the top corner here, which is called Feels. And I'm just going to take that on, this is a BH Cosmetics brush, just a flat brush. And I'm going to put that as a highlight color. And the reason I'm using this color, you don't have to, but it kind of has like a purpley pink sheen to it. I'm just putting that on and I'm blending it down into the shades that I have on my eyes already. Alright, so that's what I have so far. So I'm going to go and curl my lashes and apply mascara, and then I will be back. So I actually went in with the rest of my face makeup, and the mascara I used was the Bad Girl Bang mascara from Benefit. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this Morphe M213 brush. It's a flat, really small flat brush. And I'm going to go into the Paranormal shade again. And I'm going to pop that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go about halfway in. I'm going to then take the same brush and dip into the color Euphoria. And then I'm gonna take a pencil brush. This is a Sigma E30 brush. And I'm gonna take the color Pale Fire, and I'm just gonna take that color right on the tip of the brush, and I'm just gonna pop that right on my inner corner. And I'm gonna blend that a little bit into the other shades. So it looks like that. And I'm gonna go back into that Element of Surprise palette and take the color Feels. And I'm gonna take my pinky and I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. And I'm just gonna pop that right in my inner corner for a little bit of a highlight there. So it's gonna look a lot like that. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of mascara to the bottom lash line, and then the look will be finished. Just got mascara on my nose. That's lovely. That's a good look for me, I think. Look like a Dalmatian. Mascara is a dangerous thing, you know, like, it's really dangerous to your makeup. All right, I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, so this is the final look. I don't know if I can zoom in anymore. No, it looks like that. Yeah, and I'll zoom you out and show you what I have on the rest of my face. All right, so on the rest of my face, for primer, I use the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. Over top of that, I use the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I've been really enjoying this. It's got like it's got a wand, and yeah, I don't know what it is about this, but I've really been liking it for a drugstore foundation. The color I have is LW2. This is the second shade I had to pick up. The first shade I picked up, I think it was the LN4, was way too dark for me. So this is the shade I have. I've been really enjoying it. For concealer, I used the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer, and that was just in the my direct under eye. I picked this up. This was a sample I got from Sephora, and this is the second time using it, and I've really been liking my concealer when I use this. So I'm gonna keep trying it out and see what I think. But so far so good. For the rest of my highlights, so more underneath on the tops of my cheekbones and out this way, I use the Nars Radient concealer. I'm in the shade Chantilly. For brows, I use the Maybelline Total Temptations Brow Definer Pencil in the shade Soft Brown. Looks like that. And then I use the Colourpop Brow Boss gel on top of that. For mascara, I already said I use the Bad Girl Bang Mascara by Benefit. For bronzer, I use... Sorry, I set my face first using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 05. I've been liking this powder. This is actually the second one that I've owned since it came out, so I really like this. It's a good setting powder. Bronzer, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. And for highlight, I use the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlight in the color Blossom Glow. Really nice light pink sheen. And on my lips, I use the Fresh Sugar Nude Tinted Lip Treatment, which I've been really loving these lately. I picked this up about a month ago, and I actually ended up going out and picking up another one because it's just a really quick kind of base sheen color to your lips that you really don't have to fuss with. So I like these. Little expensive for what it is, like a tinted lip balm. I think I paid like $30 Canadian for it, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.